guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a video about all the mods that I use for 1.1.11. Since I've got so many, I'm only going to do only this for the video. So let's get right into it. So apple skin, most people know that it's for saturation, it shows saturation bar and how much hunger and saturation food will give when you hover over them. Architecture is like an API. No, it's like a config for building mods such as Litematica. Backtrail mod, it's like Fulbright, low shield, no fog, no blur, like a bunch of stuff. Bad optimizations, yeah, it just like helps. It optimizes your like PC, like by a lot. Bomb. I look. I usually doom scroll YouTube shorts, and sometimes I just find these shorts saying like install these mods to get better at Minecraft or whatever. So yeah, bomb is one of them. Better hit drag, it registers like hits client side, so if you're playing on super pingy server, it won't feel as pingy. Better screens is one of those YouTube shorts. Um, I mean YouTube mods. Bobby is mm, like client side render distance on servers. C2ME, it like makes chunk generation a lot faster, so it only takes 10 seconds in the loading screen instead of 5 minutes. Code config is just a config for most of these mods here. Clumps is like let's say you're at a mob farm and you're sweeping edge in everything. Normally it'll get super laggy, but then clumps like combines all the XP orbs together so that it's a lot less laggy. Combat hitboxes, like when you're near a player, like when hitboxes is on, the hitbox turns red, like no signaling that like you can hit it, like you're in hit and reach. Config manager, it manages all the configs, like a few more that are going to be above. Consumable optimizer, it handles eating client side so that like eating on pingy servers doesn't feel that pingy at all. Continuity, mm, it lets you have optifine textures for latest versions, and I got this for a version a resource pack that I need that I'll explain in the next video. Crosshair add-ons is a mod that like when you're near your player, like it turns there's like a square surrounding the hitbox, letting you know that you're in hitting range. The distant horizons, it it has up to 4096 render distance of LOD chunks. I wouldn't recommend using this unless you're trying to spot like nether fortresses, bastions, and end cities from like super far away. Dynamic FPS drops your FPS to 1 when you're AFK, so it'll consume less battery power and RAM when you're going AFK. Effect Timer Plus is just like status effect timer, but then for modern versions. Okay, please tell me if you have status effect timer 1.21.11 jar working. Okay, because the one which is says 1.21.6, but technically no should work doesn't work. Elytra pitch is like it shows like when you're gliding what degree like what your pitch you're at, so that so then like it helps you like while macing. Okay, elytra pitch helper when you're gliding and you're near, and if you want to do the 40-40 technique, like when you look at 40 degrees, like a white line like appears. Okay, so yeah, that's super helpful when doing the 40-40. Entity culling, like removes, like it doesn't make entities that you can't see lag, so that's super helpful for people who need better like a lot more FPS. Fabric API is the reason all these mods are gonna work. fabric language Kotlin. I think it like converts the like code language into like instructions. For iCore, it reduces like RAM usage. Like let's say you allocated 6 GB of RAM while using for iCore, that'd be like 9 or 10 GB of a normal like vanilla RAM. Free look, even if you're moving, you can look around like without like actually moving in that direction. So that's good for like multitasking. HeroBot is the only reason why mm, Theobald's practice map, the latest version, works. HUD mover is used for like you can like move all the HUDs, like keystrokes, inventory, blah blah blah. Okay, Hero's Anchor Optimizer. I forgot about that. It handles anchors client side, so yeah, you can anchor way a lot faster. Immediately fast is a performance mode that boosts your FPS. Iris is like Iris shaders, cause you need this mode if you're trying to install shaders. I personally don't use like shaders that need Iris Fabric. And I only use like PvP essentials. But yeah, I just have it just in case. Ixeris, I think, is a performance mode that boosts FPS. Mm, Krypton is one of those YouTube shorts that I found while doom scrolling. Litematica is like a blueprint mod that like shows what items you need for a certain blueprint, how many of those items you need, and like just how to build it, like where to place the blocks. Lithium is a performance boosting mod that goes with sodium. Molybdenum is like a basic mm, like config for a bunch of mods, like especially Litematica, but a few others. Marlo's Crystal Optimizer handles crystals client side, so you can crystal a lot faster when it's super pingy. Minihard, like with a bit of like changing of the settings, like in the top left top right corner, there's mm, coordinates coordinates, which angle you're facing, and one other thing. I'm not too sure, but they changed it. Modern Fix, just another performance mode that I found while doom scrolling. Modern Keystroke, it just shows my keystrokes thing. I used to use what do you call it? Multi-key bindings, and that's how I was breed swapping, like without pressing left click. Please don't use that because that might get you banned. Okay. Mod menu. It like shows you a list of your mods, and from some mods, mm, you can configure them. More culling is an add-on for entity culling, and it boosts FPS in like a similar way. No chat reports. It sends like normally ever since Microsoft took over, everything you see in chat like okay, there's like a file gets sent to Microsoft. This mod like make sure a file doesn't get sent most of the time. No death, no death animation. Like it changes like the death animation when someone dies and makes it like a lot cleaner. Packet fixer. Like if you've ever been kicked out of a world or server for having too many packets or whatever, okay, install this mod because you're really gonna need it. Packs MC is for like a bunch of packs. IDK. I found this while doom scrolling. Ravenclaw's ping equalizer. Like you can add ping to make your game like a bit more pingy for like fair duels, like if you want that. But in high tier tests, uh, yeah, that's like a must. We see sodium options, like it like changes the options like without like completely changing it, so that like it's a bit more easier to customize. Shield fixes, it removes the bug where you mm, it removes the bug that mm, that makes it like on your client the shield isn't up, but then on the server and their client it is up, so you don't know when to stun slam or whatever. I used to use shield status, but please do not use shield status in competitive axe or maze PvP. You can use this in like survival or SMP, but please don't use this in competitive axe or maze PvP. You're gonna get banned. Shield stun removes the 10-tick invulnerability after shields get disabled. Okay, client side mm, so then you can actually practice stun slamming like from high up uh, in single player. Uh, Shulkerbox tooltips. When you press shift, it shows Shulkerbox tooltip. When you hover over a Shulkerbox and press shift, it shows the contents, and without shift, it shows like the exactly like how it is. Silicone is just one of those is one of those mods I saw doom scrolling. Same with Skyboxify. Sodium Extra, like it adds a bunch of um, like it adds like a bunch of extra things that aren't in the main Sodium mod. Sodium, without it, your FPS is 100% kind of cooked. Third person name tags makes it so that like you can when you go into F5, there's a vanilla looking name tag over your head, which is super like I guess it's just for aesthetics. Tears is for like seeing other people's tears, like right next to their name tag. A totem counter, it shows how many totems you have, like right above XP bar, which is super useful in crystal PvP. Euclid is a library slash config that's for Yuku's armor mod and totem counter. Voice chat for like chatting with friends or random people in any server general. Voxylib is a lib for a bunch of mods here. Same with yet another config. Xera minimap, I use this for waypoints, although there's minimap and a bunch of other features. And last but not least, zoomify, to see enemies from far distance away. Next, um, okay, next video, I'll show you guys uh, my keybinds and my resource packs for both versions, okay? And then in my like third video, I'll show you guys my 26.2 mods list. Okay, guys, that okay. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and see you later.